I am reading from my book, Lyrics, Life, Love, and Lamentations. This is a dedication to all of the women, girls, the great Mother Earth, all that have fallen prey and victim to violence, abuse, and trauma. And we as a unified body of humanity need to remember, to wake up, to unify, to change our minds so that we can change the world together. Eve's fertile seeds have fallen from the infinite branches of life's most abundant tree, outstretched in Eden, hiding snakes among forbidden fruit. They fall and die, resurrecting into the sacred womb walls of their eternal promise. Myriad angels and hallowed songbirds beneath the domed gallery of heaven's gate compose an aria of distinction, a symphony of welcome. Another young woman has become a Madonna, a lover, a mother, a queen. She moans in her labor, opening wide in her abandon as she did at the conception, spilling drops of sacred blood from the parted lips of her garden's sweetest rose. No one spoke of the thorns to come, or the aphids, masking as princes and lovers. No one hinted into this forever moment of the shadows, the torture, the torment, the death. Life reveals itself to life as it did in the beginning, as it did before time, as it did in a swollen kiss, a shuddering touch, a passionate thrust, a rising belly, a prayerful push, a sudden heartbeat, a first breath, a whispered sacrifice of devotion, and an infant's cry. It's a girl. It's a girl. Another young girl has become a dreamer, a fairy, a princess, a cat in a hat. She toddled and toppled and cooed and crawled into rocking chairs, rocking arms, lullabies, and sinful secrets. The little girl in the bright yellow bow, wrapped in laughter and mud-stained shoes, is my little girl, and her little girl, and your little girl. She lives next door, down the lane in the next room, in filthy cages, in chambers of despair, in silent basements and bottomless landfills, and in fear. This was not the story God had written. This was not the tale of the happily ever after. This was not the gift of the garden. The little girl with the infectious laugh and the wicker basket filled with daisies lives over there, dreams under stars, plays make-believe in the sandbox, and make-believe for a crumpled $10 bill. The little girl, all dressed in white, all stained in pudding and finger paint pastels, is dreaming of ponies and puppies and princes and such. On her knees, she is dreaming and praying and sucking and crying and gagging. The fragrance of the rose is no longer, and Eden has given way to hell. She draws all the curtains and turns out the lights. With painted lips, barren feet, the faceless sons of Adam spread her too thin and spread her too wide. Her petals are falling and rotting and blowing away like the candle of her innocence and the dimming light of her soul. She now dreams of falling and fearing and flying and dying and killing and such. Another young woman has become a statistic, an object, a nothing, a meal. Hold on tight, Lady Madonna. Hold on, my precious baby girl. He has sent the angels to find you, to heal you, to save you. Hold on, or let go. He will give you beauty for ashes. Grandmother Earth is quaking. Her maple leaf and amber-stained forests are hiding wild flower footprints and broken porcelain dolls without smiles or clothing. The milk of her nipples have dried with the years, but the salt of her tears still overflow the oceans, drowning dreams, killing time. Mother Earth is wailing in the sand dunes because the swing sets are rocking alone. In a burning field holding the stench of burning flesh, a plastic princess crown lay covered in mud atop a blood-stained eyelet dress. When did Adam become Goliath, and Eden the killing fields of Eve and Mary? Father God is crying down tsunamis and raging wages of seasonal war. His river blues and pebbled lakes are birthing cancerous lotus and crushed seashell. The belly of his design is belching up the bodies of his children. When I was a little girl, the morning sang in cricket wonder and wind-chimed whisper. The afternoon scored robin solos and waltzing willow concertos. But now I hear the wailing of our daughters from bondage basements decorated in tapestries of taboo, and the sweat of heathens addicted to torment, even when I close my eyes, even after midnight while sleeping. What happened to the song of innocence on summer morning hammocks where the lilacs grew tall and apple pies cooled in open window frames? Grandmother Earth is quaking. Mother Earth is wailing. Father God is crying, crying, crying. Where have all the children gone? When I was a little girl, the rain tasted of peppermint pastry and hula hoop wishes, but now I can taste the metallic of decomposition in the air, the sacrifice of the things done in the dark and in the shadows. The dawn is upon us again. It's time to wake up. Time to wake up. In the treasure chest of our hearts, we all have the key. Let's run in the rain and through the dense woods towards the cry of the children. Let's open the prison gates and set the captives free. They want to play with their dolls, swing on their swing sets, and taste something sweet. Sugar and spice and everything nice. That's what little girls are made of. Our children are not for sale. Our women are not for your flesh delight. And our Earth Mother is not for your raping and your greed. We are your mothers, your daughters, your lovers, your children, and your wives. Wake up.